Item number SCP-2581. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. As the originating cause of SCP-2581 has not been identified, preemptive containment of SCP-2581-X incidents is not presently possible. Containment personnel shall use operatives within Foundation-managed holding companies and analysis of conventional and social media to investigate reports of offensive or vandalized greeting cards for possible SCP-2581-X outbreaks. Confirmed incidents shall be contained through temporary closure of the affected premises for the duration of anomalous effects, under the pretense of building maintenance or health code violations. Foundation-related holding companies with retail assets shall promote digital and social media alternatives to physical greeting cards and encourage policies of gradual reduction of floor space dedicated to greeting card sales in order to reduce the number of possible vectors for SCP-2581. SCP-2581-41 is contained at Site 28 in a facsimile of a typical retail greeting card aisle, which shall be kept stocked with greeting cards in sufficient quantities to sustain the incident. SCP-2581-41 shall be examined by research staff every 8 hours to record the content of affected cards and measure the extent of the outbreak. Affected cards shall be gradually removed, incinerated, and replaced with new cards in order to keep the proportion of affected cards below 50% at all times. Description: SCP-2581 is the phenomenon which generates incidents of SCP-2581-X, which are individually designated as SCP-2581-1 through SCP-2581-141 as of the date of this log, 2014. While the originating cause of SCP-2581-X outbreaks is unknown, all incidents have been recorded in concentrations of commercial greeting cards that reach a certain critical mass. The smallest recorded incident was recovered from a department store containing approximately 2,300 cards, while the largest occurred in a shipping warehouse owned by the corporation, which contained over 3.7 million cards. Incidents of SCP-2581-X are initiated when a single card spontaneously acquires a previously absent religious theme in the case of secular cards, or adopts a different religious theme in the case of non-secular cards. Each incident of SCP-2581-X spreads themes related to a single religion, which is unique to that incident. Each religion that has been recorded has not reappeared in any future incident. Early outbreaks of SCP-2581 primarily featured faiths with a history of religiously themed greeting cards, proselytizing traditions, and living practitioners. However, later outbreaks have increasingly featured religions that lack some or all of these traits, including several religions that do not correspond to any belief system known to exist in human history. Affected cards retain many basic traits of the original card, such as the general subject or event commemorated, the language and script of any text, and the style and scale of artwork. Unaffected cards positioned close to an affected card will undergo conversion to the religion adopted by the initial affected card. Conversion requires a period of uninterrupted proximity or line of sight to an affected card ranging from an observed minimum of 12 minutes to a maximum of 6 hours, after which transformation is instantaneous. This process proceeds in order of physical proximity. Cards will convert their immediate neighbors before affecting more distant cards. Absent immediate neighbors, cards will convert any card within line of sight. Conversion distance is extremely limited without a direct line of sight, with an observed maximum of 1.2 meters. Approximately 48 hours after exhausting all avenues of further conversion, all affected greeting cards spontaneously disappear. Attempts to identify the destination of affected cards with embedded tracking beacons have produced no results. A small proportion, roughly 1 in 2,000, of greeting cards are unaffected by SCP-2581 and are left behind by the disappearance of affected cards. Research is ongoing to identify common factors present in cards that have demonstrated immunity to SCP-2581-X outbreaks. SCP-2581-41 is an incident contained on 20 in a gift shop in United Kingdom after a customer complaint alerted a Foundation agent posed in a senior management position for observation of data expunged. Foundation operatives closed the shop and secured all greeting cards present in the store. The confiscated cards were airlifted to SCP-2581-41's current containment location at Site 28, during which 92% of cards were found to contain messages relating to the traditional religion of the Eken people of Ghana and the Ivory Coast.